Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's currently 2:08 in the PM. I hope you guys are good. I'm starting my vlog very late because I haven't really done much today. Really and truly got up, left here like 9:20 something, was at uni for literally like half an hour because I had to shoot something for a video, and then came back, tried to sleep, didn't work because I was gonna have, my plan was to have lunch at 12, but then I was like, okay, it's 10, I don't really want to have breakfast. I was just like, wait it out. I don't know if it sounds kind of stupid because ideally it's like to literally before just now I literally had not eaten all day, like, and I was really hungry before I went to bed, but I didn't want to eat late because I already had dinner. So I was like, no, I'll just wait till the morning, and I still took ages to eat. So God knows what's wrong with me. So literally lying up, getting up, and then I was getting kind of worried. I was like, I need to buy my graduation tickets because then that's 28th of May, so I still have ages. But I looked on the graduation website and it was like, once they're gone, you remember to get any, and I was like, oh my days, you need to buy them. And I don't know why I'm putting it off. Like, I put everything off. Like, as you guys know, I'm very lazy. I just think I'll do it later. I'm not doing that. I don't want to do that anymore. I need to buy the tickets by today. I'm buying it by this evening. I'm just going to confirm with my mum. So 10 p.m. I'm going to be buying them. Literally, I set a reminder on my phone. I'm going to be buying them. So my plan, instead of just, basically, since I've given myself the whole morning off and afternoon, I'm going to just start work now at like 2, hopefully 2:30ish, maybe quarter to 3, we'll see, because I need to get on with my next 2 exams. Yeah, and I have worship at 7, so, well, 7:30, but I will get a lift at 7. So yeah, that's the plan. So yeah, I'm going to just go over equality law, and then I'm going to go over disability discrimination, which is one of the questions I'm going to answer in my exam. Yes, but also, speaking of exams, I need to tell you guys about my exam yesterday, because I didn't get to tell you, apologies, but don't worry, it's still fresh in my mind, like it was only yesterday. Oh wait, it was, but what's up with me? Love, I'm jokes. Anyway, also, I'm really loving this angle that I've been doing every day. I'm so proud of this setup. It's so simple, but I was like, wow, like, it looks good. I just feel like the one above, like the level above, would be too high because you're on the shelf. But yeah, I really like it. This angle, I think it's cute. It's intimate. Yeah. By the way, I hope there's nothing on my lips. I don't think there is, but if you see anything, basically, when I said I was eating, I was like, do you ever, maybe it's just me, but I don't care how I express myself. Do you ever, like, you say like you have like a spread or something, you just like lick it out the jar, not lick it, eat, scoop it out the jar. That's what I was doing. I did that on Monday as well, but like, I don't want to do too much because then you can get tummy upset. So I just did that. You know, the Lotus biscuit, the spread. If you guys don't know, y'all are missing out, honey. So good. Okay, so basically about my exam. Here we go. Okay, so as you guys know, I study law. I'm in my 3rd and final year of law. My first exam was equity and trusts. So this is the textbook that was for my module. Voila! I feel like I shared this book before. I don't know. So that's the book. Don't need to know that anymore. So there were 6 topics to revise from, and there were like 3 questions we had to do. You could have revised 4 as a backup, and I was going to, but I was like, that's a bit long. So the 6 topics in the exam was private purpose trust or non-charitable purpose trust. Then we had resulting trust, trust of the family home, tracing and following, which is like breach of trust, and then we had trustees' powers and duties, and then breach of trust kind of, but basically trustees' powers and duties were like 2 lectures, but on the lecture PowerPoint it just said powers and duties of trustees, so it's kind of about like them breaching, actually no, so not breach of trust, powers and duties, and then breach of like the fiduciary duty and breach of trust. But then also there's another topic called breach of trust, which is about tracing and following. Hope that's not too confusing. And the other topic we had was equitable remedies. So I answered the non-charitable purpose trust, which is private purpose trust, and then I answered trust of the family home, and then I answered about trustees' duties. So those topics, I'm very happy with how they went. My timing was all over the place. The first question I answered was private purpose trust, non-charitable, and I think I did a good job. Like, I had a solid, good intro. I think I spent quite long on my intro because it was my first question I was doing. So I was like, let me just take your time. You know, you're like, yes, cool, I've got ages, but I shouldn't be doing that. Like, because then I ran over That's it. Ran over time. So then I ran over time in the second one. Then I had not a lot of time for the third one. It's not the best strategy. So I did it, and it was basically, I was a bit nervous because in the past papers we had, like past papers, I personally weren't the best for that module because of the questions that were in the past papers. They weren't the best way to go over the questions because they were not really up to date questions. Like some of the topics that were in there, like we had it, like for example, like, one of them was like, one of the topics in the past papers was on charitable purpose trust, but we did that for coursework. So like other topics that we were supposed to revise for in the exam, we sat yesterday, was not in the past papers, so that was a bit confusing. And also it was kind of worrying me because when I saw questions in the past papers, I was like, I don't know which one is my question, and if I don't know which one is my question, my topic, how am I supposed to answer it? But luckily there were also model answers and model questions which I planned for, so I looked at the model answers and used that to like plan my model questions, if that makes sense. But also, so it was like so only one model answer for like the topic, one of my topics for non-charitable purpose trust, but the other two just had like sample questions, I think. I don't know, I can't remember. But non-charitable purpose trust was good. I will start writing it, and like it was a good question. Literally everything that I revised like came up like the way, like because I'd like gone over the content, I'd gone over like how like I'd gone over like a model answer, you know, like looked at what they included, and basically what I knew I knew what I had to include, and like the cases were just coming to me, and I was like, oh thank God, because I was worried I'd forget cases, because that's always a thing when you study law. You worry you forget cases, you worry you'll forget statute, because law is kind of like a big memory game. So yeah. So I remembered all the cases, but then I did start to doubt myself on writing my introduction, because it was like I was talking about purpose, that they don't have like a certain, that the purpose of the trust has to be certain and has to be clear. I was talking about that, and I also talks about how there needs to be identifiable beneficiaries, but non-charge purpose trust there are no beneficiaries. I talked about that, but I was like, oh, I hope I'm saying it right. Then I finally got into the main part of the question, and there was like, basically, so it was like, oh, Tommy, the guy was called Tommy. The Tommy's, so it was like, Tommy's will has the following dispositions. Explain the validity of the dispositions to like of his trustee, something like that. So basically, I had like 4 different like let's like A B C D like that, like 1 2 3 4. I don't know what to call it. 4 different like dispositions. So 4 things I had to discuss. Why is that so hard to talk about? So I wrote that. So one of them was about like erecting like a monument in his honor, so like a statue, which is kind of like erecting a gravestone in a way. The other one was about like wanting to have a human settlement on Mars, and I said, oh, that's quite like absurd. And I used the case of Ray Shaw, because he wanted like a 40-letter alphabet to be made, and I was like, well, that's, and what was decided in that case, that it was like absurd, it was capricious, it was fanciful. Talks about that. And then also the other case was like about taking care of single animals. Oh. So the other one was about like maintaining like a trust for an animal. I talked about that. And the other one was about having like a music call for alumni in Oxford Brookes, like a music space. And then I used the case of Ray Denny about the sports fund. So hopefully I did well, fingers crossed. I was happy with that. Then my next question, which was literally my favourite topic, was trust for the family home. But thinking back, I don't know I don't know if I should have done it first or not. But I did trust the family home. That was really good. All the things I talked about: sole ownership, joint ownership, the different limbs, the 2 limbs in sole ownership, different cases, excuse cases, joint ownership, then proprietary estoppel, which is like the last bit when you look at remedies and stuff. Talked about that, really went well. I wrote like so much. And then the last question was, so basically I had 1 problem question and 2 essay questions, and the other essay question was about like fiduciary duties, and like whether the law is like too strict on trustees and fiduciaries of making secret profits. And I used the case of Boardman and Phipps, which was about a solicitor who bought the shares, he bought shares and he breached his duty as a fiduciary, because he's not meant to, trustees or fiduciaries are not meant to profit from a trust. So he bought shares which are part of the trust to like help assist the trust. I hope it's making sense for all you lawyers out there, all law students. Yeah, so I talked about that. And then it's a made secret profit. So I was only just starting to think, I was like, I hope I answered your question rightly, because he made profit and he's not supposed to, and that breaches the self-dealing rule, which is like the most important rule. Like literally you can't break that rule. If you do, it ain't good. So secret profits, I mean, I don't know, like I couldn't think of any cases where they had secret profits, so hopefully it went well. God willing, I can get a first. That would be fantastic, because equity was the one I was scared about. But equity, because it's a compulsory module, everyone's doing it. And then my other two exams I have is family and equality. As I was writing equity, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm kind of being nervous for family, but I did it like last week, as you guys saw. I did try and revise family in like 2-3 days, so I'm gonna continue revising it tomorrow. I think today I'm just gonna focus on equality, but basically, well, today I kind of failed, but basically my plan is every day until my next exam is to revise one topic from equality, one topic from family, like so 2 topics a day. And there will be like, so that'll be 6 topics. Hopefully I can go over in like 3 days, and then I'll have the other time to like go over it again, condense my notes, make flashcards if time. I doubt there'll be time, I'm not sure. And then what's the other thing I want to do? And then do past papers, condense my notes, and then make essay plans. And then for my last exam, which is equality, that's a ceiling exam, so we see the questions in advance. I'm going to make an essay plan and then write out my answers so I can memorize them, because I had a similar exam in second year, just criminal evidence, and that was a good exam. I did alright in it, and it was a ceiling exam. The teacher is quite harsh marker, but he so it was an exam. I memorized my essay plans and I wrote them. But what I need to do to make my exam stronger, I guess, for another exam is to memorize my essays. Because memorizing essay plans, memorizing essays are 2 different things. Because essay plans is just making a plan for you to remember. It can be a detailed plan, but it's not the same as writing an essay and memorizing it so you can like remember how everything was written. So that's my next task, which will be later on, obviously. So yeah, that's, I hope you guys enjoyed this little spiel. Just want to let you know how my exam went and everything. The weather is very up and down today. Like, I have my light on and I have my vanity light on by the mirror. But like, it was raining earlier, so it was really gloomy, and now it's like, the thing is, yeah, it was grey before, but now it's not even grey. The sky is actually white. It's so weird. But like, there's a massive tree outside my window because I'm facing the courtyard. But yeah, that's it. Yeah, so I'm just gonna get on with some work now. Hope you guys are all good, and I'll check you with you in a bit. Okay, bye. Hi guys, how are you doing? Hope you're good. So it's basically 4 o'clock now, 1 minute to 4. Well, I haven't done any work, but basically when I finished off the camera before, I ate lunch, and then well, first of all, I didn't eat lunch. I forgot about my lunch. I was waiting for it to cool down. I really came back ages later, and I thought, I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. Really, and it's a bit of a tedious thing because I have to go through like the different files, like the different dates. Oh guys, I'm so tired. I actually want to sleep. I know, but I want to do work. I don't know what to do. Should I sleep for an hour? I don't know. Or maybe I should just give up and try again tomorrow. I don't know. Guys, what do you think? Comment below what you think I'm going to do. Because I really want to just push myself. Because I think because today's just been so unproductive. But it's fine. I'm allowed to have one rest day. And then literally, I promise, every single day I do the rest of my exam, I'm going to work hard. I'm going to work every day. Like, look at Sunday, how I didn't think I was going to do any work. Like, I thought maybe I'd do some work. I wasn't sure. I literally did up to 2 in the morning doing work. I was so proud. So we thank God for that motivation and for that strength. Come on, okay, guys, I need to just do it. Oh, you guys, I'm actually really tired. I don't know what to do. This always happens to me. Why don't I play myself? I don't need to go to bed early. I'm there doing enough. Oh, okay. 4 o'clock, guys. I don't know if I told you. 4 o'clock is my danger hour. Honestly, I hate 4 o'clock. Every 4 o'clock club, that's the best show. But 4 o'clock, yeah, I hate it because around 4 o'clock I always feel tired. Then around 5, I literally, that hour is like terrible. Then 5, 6, 7, I try and pick it up. And then when it gets to 8, 9, I feel tired. Just depends. But literally, I need this rapid. Oh, I don't know what to do. Okay, I'm just going to try and see if I can work for 20 minutes and not hate it. Then I'll carry on. If not, I'll fully take a nap. Because if that's how it's got to be, that's how it's got to be. Then I'll just take this day as my rest day. I don't know, it was kind of procrastinating, but I mean, I can really fully take rest days without procrastinating. He's I don't know, we'll see what happens. Anyway, yeah, so we'll see. Anyway guys, I'll let you know the update. Hi guys, hope you're all good. Welcome back to my channel. It's now the next day, 10th of May. 10th of May, 10:47, and yeah, so yeah, as you guys guessed it, probably did. I did do anyway yesterday. Literally, I started to disability, and I was like, mate, I would go to bed. So I was lying down on my phone, fell asleep. Don't even know. Woke up 7:15, like PM, and I was like, oh my gosh, to get to worship. So yeah, but that is. So yeah, I did daily work, but it's fine. Like it's like nearly 11 now, and I have a good 5 hours before I need to go out and then do work. But I'm a bit annoyed because I did wake up late. Technically, I'm 2 hours behind schedule, but I'm still gonna try my best to do the work in the time I have. Also, I made a last minute decision. I think what's best for me. I'm meant to meet my friend tomorrow evening, like I don't even know, probably 6 or something, and we're gonna do quite a lot. But I'm thinking, alright, maybe not, because I have a lot to go over. So then I'm like, I might just do one of the things, maybe just like, we're meant to go out for dessert and then go back to her place for like games and movie night, which would be really, really nice. But I'm like, that's a lot of time because she lives a bit far away. To be fair, I don't think it'll be that far to get there, but I think probably not anymore. We'll see how I feel tomorrow. That will be the main deciding thing. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna have my breakfast and then see you guys. Okay guys, I'm just having my breakfast now. So it's I have, so I'll show you. So I have golden syrup and original porridge, so 1 sachet of each of Quaker Oats, and then I've got the lotus spread, and it's melting because of the heat of the porridge. But I'm really looking forward to eating it. And when I warmed it, it like expanded all over the plate. That's why all this stuff is there. So yeah, looking forward to it. Hi guys, hope you're all good. So as you can see, I've moved to my bed because basically I've been in my bed for ages because I slept, yeah. No, I had my porridge, yeah, and then I was feeling so like full. It was a nice idea what I had, my porridge with the lotus biscuit, but it was too sweet for me. So now I like had to lie down, and now I'm like, literally, I was like, oh my god, dude, I really had to have a nap. So now I'm like, guys, it's like 2:30 now, 2:29. And I'm still on the same task I need to do, which is going over my lecture notes. And then I don't know if I have time to go over my seminar before 4 o'clock. We'll see what happens. Anyway, guys, just watch and enjoy. And I really hope, oh my gosh, what 2020 is not even like in the frame. Like, but however, I definitely am going to, well, I say definitely, depending how tired I am, I'm going to try and push myself when I come back to finish off disability, because I want my essay to be planned. I want it to be thoroughly planned by this evening, latest tomorrow morning by 12 midday. That's my target. I'm saying it online, I'm saying it, so it's gonna happen. Yeah, that's my plan. I really hope you can see me because I've never done this angle before. Fingers crossed. So yeah, also let me know if I'm talking too fast. I have a tendency to talk too fast, and then I will go over what I'm saying. I'm like, can people even understand me? I don't know. Yeah, so this is me now. I'm in my bed. I had a nap from like 12 to 1ish. I think, I don't know, time is going so quick and it's so annoying. But I have definitely found being more productive than I was on last Friday. Because last Friday, guys, I was literally like, mate, I don't even know what was wrong. I was feeling dizzy. The weather was terrible. Let's blame the weather, why not? I just could not even lack motivation. I could not even get any motivation. Lack complete motivation. But now I'm just like, okay, because I can work well under pressure. Like when I have a limited time, it is quite annoying. But then I'm like, okay, cool, I can make use of my time. So yeah, that is the plan. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm not even in frame. It's actually so annoying. This is why I don't like shooting stuff sometimes, because it's super annoying. Let's hope I'm in frame. Okay guys, so you guys are gonna watch me do a little time lapse, and then yeah, okay, bye. Time lapse. 3, 2, 1. Oh, and then I have to get into bed. Okay guys, right, so let's do this thing. lost the thing for flip's sake of it. Mate, I didn't know. Oh, I'm on Instagram. Your spirit I will rise from the ashes of your resurrected. So guys, I'm on my way to the Student Ambassadors Leavers celebration. This is my outfit. I've got this blouse, lilac blouse, and these jeans and boots.
It's really good to be here and to...
And to sort of give a little bit of a description of why they felt that this person should have this sort of recognition. I was going to read out who they are, what it's for, and what was said as well. I don't know who wrote it because it was nominated, but it's just from one of the team members. So don't come to me and say, you said that.
Okay, so I'm going to kick off with Ross.
Hey, Ross! Yes, Ross.
For your conscientiousness in representing the university as a student ambassador, and the quote is, Ross has been a complete superstar from day one. His commitment to being a student ambassador and his desire to support our team with our work has been amazing. Whenever Ross is working, you know he's always going to deliver 100%, and that is very rare and very admirable.
So cute.
The next one is for Akil Shah.
Yeah. Woo! Yeah, cute.
So Akil, for your enterprising attitude in representing the university as a student ambassador, which I think is very good. Your quote is, Akil has always been the first to come forward with suggestions on how to improve the ambassador scheme and always to engage with prospective students. He has shown great initiative in projects such as pushing for halal food on campus, which has helped our team. So thank you very much. Daisy Hopkins. So Daisy, for being an exceptional team leader in representing the university as a student ambassador, your quote is, always smiling, laughing and willing to do any job, no matter how big or small. She has never complained and has been an asset to the ambassador scheme, and Study Higher is grateful for all her efforts and hard work. Joe Dwyer.
Hey.
Joe, for being an inspiration in representing the university as a student ambassador. Joe is one of the most outstanding ambassadors from my time at Brooks. His work ethic, his passion for his subject and future career, and more importantly, his commitment to promoting mental health is truly inspiring. Everything he does with a smile on his face. The only good thing about him leaving is that there will be a whole generation of students who will be lucky enough to benefit from him being their teacher when they graduate.
It's so nice.
Catherine Morton. Catherine is for being dependable as a team player in representing the university as a student ambassador. Catherine works hard, is always organised, and her presentations are always on point. Always willing to help and to give her thoughts on how to improve the ambassador's needs. Thank you. You've got some more up my hand and there. So back to Ross. Ross is such a pleasure to work with. He is hardworking, reliable, and has never let me down. His knowledge of transport and university has been invaluable to the team. His presentation, work and support will be missed because you're a complete superstar. Joe Dwyer for being an inspirational and a team player in representing the university as a student ambassador. Joe has shown he is reliable, confident and always willing to help. He is hardworking and has been a pleasure to work with from day one. There's one more that I know people wanted to say. So Joe Dwyer for his interpersonal skills in representing the university as student ambassador. I worked with Joe on our last 2 applicant days on icebreakers with applicants. I was impressed by how welcome he made both parents and participants feel.
Hi guys, I literally came back home to change, take my coat off and to change into my trainers because I think we're going to town for more like go to like a pub slash bar. I think maybe hopefully we might walk to the Cowley or something, I'm not sure. So I just thought let me be more freer because I was so hot in my coat and I have a jumper, I have my pink jumper. To be honest, it's really not coordinated with my outfit, but oh well, who cares?
I'll drive you there and walk out. I know.